It's very easy to get scammed nowadays. Imposters are getting smarter and more convincing each day with the advantage of technology. People easily become a target of criminal deception with fraudulent individuals becoming less detectable. So, how do you protect yourself from fraud? Let's find out with this video. But before anything else, please hit that notification bell and subscribe button to know more videos just like this one. Welcome to Fortune Figures. Here are 10 ways to protect yourself from fraud. Number 10. Spot imposters. The internet is a wonderful tool. Not only does it place a wealth of knowledge at our fingertips, it also allows us to find, reach out to, and connect people that we might otherwise have a hard time finding. When it comes to the world of insurance, this means that you can get in touch with an independent agent who can help you find an insurance policy that's right for you. Unfortunately, there are many different types of scams or frauds that criminals run to try to take your money. Some attempt to gather your personal information so that they can use it to take out loans, open credit cards, or even sign up for a mortgage. Others use complex software to steal valuable financial information so that they can get the digital keys to your virtual coffers. On social media, they can remain anonymous, but appear to be a real, honest broker. But social media isn't the only place they target. They may also place ads on websites or post on bulletin boards, hoping that you'll take them up on their offer and reach out to them by email. Number 9. Be wary of make money online ads. Right now, con artists around the world are likely targeting a computer or mobile device near you. The way ad fraud works is simple. Many websites are funded by the sale of advertising, and many other companies invest large amounts of money in advertising campaigns, hoping to increase revenue in response. The system relies significantly on automated exchanges that will match adverts with potential customers. Digital ad fraud takes users and take income from displaying adverts to non-existent users. Alternatively, the scammer may send a check for more money than the agreed sale price. The scammer will invent an excuse for the overpayment, such as to cover the fees of an agent or extra shipping costs, or that it was simply human error. The problem with ad fraud in general is that you cannot reverse its effects. If the damage is done, you have to admit the failure and move around it. Number 8. Monitor your accounts. It is recommended to log into your account daily through online banking or a mobile banking app that enables you to keep an eye on your balances and account activity and ensures that you catch unauthorized transactions quickly. Create strong passwords and user IDs. Change them frequently and don't use the same ones for all of your accounts. These steps make it harder for criminals to steal the virtual keys to your accounts and limit the damage they can do if they crack your code. Thieves can also use your information to set up new credit cards in your name with a fake address. This means you'll never receive bills. So your first clue that something is amiss may be a credit score left in ruins by unpaid bills or delinquent charges on your credit report. Number 7. Don't deposit a check and wire money back. Wire fraud is when a scammer poses as a trusted source, usually a vendor, company, or family member, and requests an immediate wire transfer of funds. The fraudster will usually play up the urgent need for the funds, often claiming an emergency as a way to emotionally manipulate the victims. However, the victim soon realizes that they did not send funds to a trusted source and have no way of getting that money back. One of the most common scams online involves overpaying for something, then asking for money back. For example, in one overpayment scam, you win a cash prize or get paid in advance for a project for your business. Don't wire funds to someone unless you can confirm their identity. Even if this person claims to be a family member, it is best to call that family member directly and ask if they recently requested a wire transfer. Double-checking who you are sending funds to will help protect your money. Number 6. Don't believe your caller ID. Most phones have the ability to screen calls, providing information about the caller when the phone rings. But an increasingly common technique scam artists have been using is to falsify or spoof their caller ID information. Phone number spoofing causes the caller ID to display a phone number or other information to make it look like the calls are from a different person or business. While the caller's information may appear local, the calls are often placed by telemarketers located outside the state or country. Spoofing is usually done with malicious motivations by the caller, and it has led many people to believe that you can no longer trust caller ID. Number 5. Report suspicious activity. If you've lost money to a scam and you paid with a credit or debit card, or sent money through an account transaction, tell your bank or payment provider as soon as possible. Reports of fraud should be investigated quickly, and all efforts should be made to recover the money if possible. When you're reporting fraud, gather all the details you've shared. This will help you remember all the important information when you report it. Include those who you've been in contact with, their names, numbers, and addresses if you have them, your reason why you think it's suspicious, and if there is personal information you've shared like passwords, PINs, or bank details. Number 4. Never share your account details in social media. With so much data posted online, we inevitably share personal details. These range from the mundane through to confidential. It's not always clear what you shouldn't post online, so we're here to help. Location as well. It is best not to post personal places like your home address. Equally, photo sharing can expose your location too. A shot from your home looking outside may give away a notable landmark or street sign which can identify your address. There is never a good reason to share images of your IDs, period. Unfortunately, you'd be surprised just how many people do this, even somewhere as public as Instagram or Twitter. Number 3, skip the free Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi sounds like a great idea, but there are reasons why you should be wary of connecting to any old public network, and even more so as to why you shouldn't do any sensitive business over public networks you connect to regardless. It's not just computers that are at risk either. Your tablet or smartphone could equally open you up to attack. Think about how much you do on your smartphone every day and how much information your device collects. There are good reasons for wanting to keep it protected. Transfer your confidential data over an insecure network and you may find it falls into the wrong hands, leaving you at risk of identity fraud, losing access to your online accounts, or having your financial data stolen, or all of the above. Number 2, change up your passwords. We all know we should be changing our passwords, but how often is often enough? Some people never change their passwords, and even worse, recycle the same passwords for almost all of their online accounts. If you suspect that there's an unauthorized access going on, do not wait until there is glaring evidence that you have been hacked. By that time, it is usually too late. If you suspect someone has attempted access, or if you receive an email that an unauthorized user has logged into your account on a new device, then change your password as soon as possible. Never use the save or remember me options on a public computer. The next user could easily access your account. And last but not the least, number 1, talk to someone before sending money. Scammers pressure you to wire money to them because it's easy to take your money and disappear. Many imposters will disguise themselves as actual agents representing actual agencies. They're calling and disguising as someone who pretends to be a friend or relative. They say they need cash for an emergency and beg you to wire money right away. They might say they need your help to get out of jail, pay a hospital bill, or leave a foreign country. They often ask you not to tell anyone in your family. Their goal is to trick you into sending money before you realize it's a scam. If you notice something suspicious or simply want to check for a good measure, call the agency they claim to represent directly and ask to speak to the agent immediately. Alright, and that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed today's video. What other measures do you do to protect yourself from fraud? Comment down your answers and suggestions below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Fortune Figures, to keep you posted on our latest and trendiest updates. Thank you, and see you again next time.